championship standings, Christopher Bell.
Loner school
Christopher,
bus.
obviously not the outcome that you wanted, but you did make the championship for consecutive years. So you joined company like Trix Jr., Kyle Busch, Kevin Harvick. What does that say about the 20 teams?
Honestly, I never heard that before you just said that. So that means a lot to me, and those are legendary drivers. And, hopefully this is just the beginning of my career, but that's definitely something that I'm very proud of, and hopefully we can continue to do that.
The past 2 seasons, you've established yourself as a clutch performer in the playoffs. How do you manage to pull things off in high-pressure situations?
I already know what he wants.
Well,
he texted me.
I've learned to enjoy the moment, and whenever you get put in those, before you get put in those positions, you always hope that the race goes green, that you can lead, you can have a 2-second lead, you start a round, you have top five, and you don't get put in those must wins and have those overtime finishes. But whenever you look back at it, it makes it that much sweeter whenever you do have those high pressure, high intensity moments, and I love it.
Consecutive championship 4 appearances. Congratulations on another outstanding season. Marty?
I'm with the Hendrick Motorsports dynamic duo, William Byron and Kyle Larson. Kyle, congrats on making the championship 4. Some lows and lots of highs for the 5 team this year. When you look back at the year, how would you describe the season for your race team?
A lot of that. It was a roller coaster, but we still had a successful season. Led a lot of laps. Won a handful of races, the All-Star race, so came up 1 spot short in the championship. But all in all, it was a great year, and look forward to getting back on track next year and trying to do a little bit better.
Have you actually taken a look at your 2024 calendar? I mean, the Cup Series schedule is hard enough. You're adding the Indy 500 to that, and then I'm sure about 50 dirt races on top of that as well. How are you going to work all this out next year?
I don't know. I've already been working on my schedule quite a bit this offseason, and I think it's no different than every year for me. Every year I run about 100 races. So I think the cool thing though is definitely running the Indy 500 this coming year. But there's also a lot of Cup races that I want to win next year. I'd love to be where Ryan's sitting tonight and celebrate another championship. But first, just want to thank everybody at Hendrick Motorsports, Rick and Linda, Cliff Daniels, everybody there. So look forward to getting back after it.
All right, William, 6 wins, more than anyone in the Cup Series this year. What really led to this breakout season for the 2014?
I don't know, just trusting our process. I feel like us as a team, we gain confidence, and we've got a great group. We work really hard together, and I just feel like we have all the tools and resources from Mr. Hendrick and everyone at Hendrick Motorsports to do our jobs, and we went out there and were able to capitalize on a lot of things. So I enjoyed it, and but at the same time, definitely hungry for a lot more.
Congrats on the championship 4 run for both of you. Look forward to seeing you both in Daytona coming up soon.
And to the back I go.
Now it's time to meet the 2023 champions with this year's manufacturer champion. Here's Kim.
School bus is my best chance to win.
NASCAR Cup Series, NASCAR Xfinity Series, and NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series Manufactured Championships. I'm joined by the Executive Director, Global Motorsports Competition for General Motors, Dr. Eric Warren. Dr. Warren, Chevrolet won 18 NASCAR Cup Series races, 17
Jesus, that was
Xfinity
close.
Series races, and 14 NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series races to sweep all 3 manufactured championships for the 5th time. What does this mean for you and your team, an accomplishment this big?
Thank you, Cam. First, I'd like to congratulate the driver championships from Ryan Blaney, Cole Custer, all those groups. Ben Rhodes, what a great finish. And so congratulate to your championships. The manufacturer always looks at the manufacturing championship as one of their goals, but really it's a statement about consistency of our teams and the quality of our teams. To win it across all 3 series
This should have
for the
been
5th
fucking
time
Mad
is really
Men.
a great statement. It's a significant achievement for us. If we look at the Cup Series and all the wins, we had wins from JTG, Colleague Racing, multiple wins from Trackhouse,
and I had 3 of them
Racing,
jump me
Hendrick
ASAP.
Motorsports. And Hendrick Motorsports won the most races for the 3rd year in a row, and it passed 300 wins to extend the record, all with Chevrolet. We look at Xfinity, the wins we had: Junior Motorsports, Colleague, RCR Racing, and Jordan Anderson Racing. Really just a great year. And what about the comeback year in 2023 in the trucks for Chevrolet? Wins 5 organizations, DC Motorsports, McCauley, McAnally, Hilgeman, GMS, Spire, and College Motorsports. Such a great year, and we look forward to our young drivers next year. Really, we won 50% of the races in all the series, and that's such a really a testament to Pat Suey, his staff, Megan Broback, Shane Martin, Dane Pantoni, and really all the work that they did working the drivers and the teams. So you got to thank GM leadership, Jim Campbell, Todd Christensen and all his team, and really GM Motorsports, all the employees, all the hard work they've done, and the success over all our global racing series.
You mentioned statement wins. Let's talk about a few of those. From a crown jewel win in the Daytona 500 to victories in NASCAR's return to North Wilkesboro Speedway and a series of firsts at street race in Chicago. How important are those moments in a series with lots of new challenges?
The win by Ricky Stenhouse and JTG at the Daytona 500. What a great win. Always
school buses are like literally the easiest thing to lose wheels on.
We look at the strength that some of these new tracks, when they come in, or a new car, it really, the engineering strength of the teams and GM Motorsports.
You better worry about the guys behind us instead of us battling each other, wrecking each other.
Street race, never been there. Shane Van Gisbergen and Trackhouse. Really statement wins to the strength of our organization. We like to thank Jim France, Lisa France Kennedy, Ben Kennedy, Mike Helton, Steve Phelps, Steve O'Donnell, and the whole NASCAR group, really for their commitment to innovation. When we talk about innovation, the Garage 56, what a collaboration between NASCAR, IMSA, Chevrolet, Hendrick Motorsports, Goodyear, and ECR engines. Really stole the show at the 24 Hour of Le Mans. And really just a great execution by Hendrick, and really the fans, and brought a lot of new fans from all over the world. As we look towards next year, we have some other new tracks with Iowa Speedway, and going back to the Oval at Indianapolis. I can't wait. And so, hope everyone has a great holiday season. We look forward to seeing you next year at the LA Coliseum.
Thank you, Dr. Warren, and congratulations on a truly remarkable season for Chevrolet. Marty?
It's time now to meet the 2023 NASCAR Cup Series Championship team. First up, the championship crew chief in just his second season as leader of the 12 team, Jonathan Hassler. So, Jonathan, congrats on winning the championship. But a year with so many ups and downs. How did you guys on Team 12 get it right at the right time?
When I look back at the 2023 season, it all started with being able to win the Coke 600 in May. We had our pit crew was outstanding that day. We executed a full race, and those are things that we really struggled with in 2022. So we fixed some problems that we had in 2022, and then we had really good speed. That was the first time we really had speed in all of 2023. So we knew that our cars had potential if we could figure out how to unlock that potential each and every week. And getting that win just allowed us to go and experiment through the rest of the year and try different things. And by the time we got to the middle round of the chase, we'd had a pretty good package and had good speed each and every week.
Well, the playoff run is a grind. What did you and Ryan learn about each other during this championship run?
I think that's a really tough question because Ryan and I's relationship is awesome.
This motherfucker pushed me to every dead buzz possible.
He has 100% trust in me all the time that I'm doing everything I can do. And he knows that I have 100% trust in him.
Wow.
Our relationship's been really good from the get-go.
That was my chance to win. I'm good with these.
I couldn't ask to work with somebody better.
You joined a very, very short list of crew chiefs who have brought a NASCAR championship to Roger Penske. What does that mean?
I think if you look at those guys that have the championships, a lot of them are on our staff right now. So, I want to thank Brian Wilson, Jeremy Bullens, and Paul Wolf on everything they do both for our company and for me personally. And I know that those guys would be in their positions without the awesome leadership that we have. So thanks to Travis Geisler, Michael Nelson, Tim Cindric, and obviously
I swear to God, you didn't take this goddamn realistic shit off.
Congrats on the championship to you, Ryan, and everyone at Team 12. Kim?
Well, last year, this NASCAR Hall of Famer called his shot, promising that he would be back on this stage at the end of 2023.
It's not real shit. This is ridiculous.
He was right. I'm now joined by championship-winning owner of Team Penske and captain Roger Penske. Roger, Ryan has played a role in Team Penske for more than a decade. What did you see out of Ryan this year that really elevated him to a championship level?
I'm out.
Kim, I think that I really got to go back that decade you talked about and think about when he and his dad came in bus and talked to Tim Cindric and myself and said, hey, I want to be a champion on your team.
Pistols, bitch ass.
So he won with Brad, he won with us in Infinity, and you know, tonight we talked about Kevin Harvick, and to think that his first win in Cup in the 21 car, and he beat Kevin Harvick. So Kevin, you know, to you, what you've done for the sport, jumping in that 3 car after the tragic accident with Dale Earnhardt, and then to see our man come up and win this championship has been terrific. But I think it was the whole team getting together to see this this championship, you know, with Joey and Paul and Austin and Harrison, and just think of the crew chiefs that support them. We came together here at the end, and it was amazing to think about the position that we put ourselves in. And of course, Jonathan and they teamed up in 22, and he's been with us, by the way, since 2008. So, you know, a terrific job. But, you know, I stand here tonight, and I would say this: Ryan is a champion, but think about his position in the garage area now with the other teams and with the other drivers. He's a champion with them too, which is very important as you climb the ladder in this sport. And I've been around a long time, and I've heard it said earlier tonight, but when I think of the France family, and I think of the decades that we've been together, and what's really happened, and Lisa, you know, Jim, you know, Ben Kennedy, obviously, Mike Helton, and Steve Phelps, what Steve and his team has done with this television program for us and rights fees for the future is amazing, isn't it? But what it's done is given us a chance as team owners and teams to attract Toyota, Chevrolet, and I want to thank Ford and Mark Rushbrook and Jim Farley for what they've done for our team over the last couple of years. And then being able to get John Menard to join our team here. And John, there it is out there, right out front there in the front. They're a champion of the NASCAR Cup Series, which is terrific. But you know, there's 2 words that I hear: big teams. But think about it. Over a decade, Stuart Haas. Think about, we've been 32 years. Joe Gibbs, 32 years. Rick Hendrick, the winningest car owner in the business, 44 years, and he started with Harry Hyde and Bodine. Think about that. But what this has been able to do for us is attract sponsors, people like our auto company, obviously, when you think about that, Advance Auto, Worth, and certainly Discount Tire. And that's made a big difference. So I want to thank all of you, obviously, tonight. And the people that are here to make this sport what it is. It's not just about us. My name might be on the door, but it's the thousands of people that have been in this sport that have helped us make this sport so good. So, Kim, real honor for me. Sorry to get off script there. I apologize.
No, you're good. The microphone is yours. Decade after decade, we're still seeing accomplishments from Team Penske that we've never seen before. So what does it mean to still be able to achieve firsts like Indianapolis 500 and Coca-Cola 600 sweep, or first time getting back-to-back Cup Series championships, even after decades and decades in motorsports?
Well, this last 6 years have been amazing. You know, 3 Cup championships, 3 Indy 500s, but it's about the team, it's about the people. So all I'm looking for is where we're going next.
Okay, so where are you going next? The last decade has been remarkable. What's the future of Team Penske?
Well, I think I want to be where I was in Phoenix a month or so ago, standing at the starting line with our car, looking to my right, and seeing Joe Gibbs, a Super Bowl champion, and next to him, Rick Hendricks, my good friend, the winning champion. To think I can be there, we can be there next year, that's where I want to be.
Congratulations, Roger, on another championship, and have a wonderful offseason.
Thank you, guys. Thank you. Thank you.
Time now to honor the champion. Ryan, you're going to have to clear some space from all those Star Wars memorabilia on the shelves. You got a few more awards. You can clear some space, right? You can make that happen. Earlier this afternoon, Ryan Blaney was presented the Goodyear Car Award, a traditional gold replica of his number 12 Ford. I think you can clear space for a gold car, right? It is pretty prominent, so make sure that gets up there on the shelf. In addition, Blaney's championship-winning performance at Phoenix earned him the Sunoco Diamond Performance Award, given every year to the NASCAR Cup Series champion.
And now, the biggest award, the Bill France Cup. To officially present it, please welcome NASCAR President Steve Phelps.
Kim. Before I bring up our guest of honor, I wanted to take a moment and mention the major news that we shared yesterday. The media rights partnerships we announced are truly significant. Our partners are excited to be a part of our sport because of the incredible work that everyone in this room has done to elevate our sport in recent years. We have the best racing in the world and the best fans in all of sports. That was made clear throughout the entire process. So I thank you for your support, and I hope that this news made you as proud as I am to be part of this great sport. Now for the reason we're all here. Generation after generation, names like France, Earnhardt, Petty, Allison, and Elliott have influenced our sport on and off the racetrack. A new name has powered its way to that list. At a young age, our champion watched both his father and his grandfather dominate on the racetrack. Years later, in 2023, he put on a performance at Phoenix that would further boost his family's motorsports legacy. And off the track, he's a fun-loving, down-to-earth guy with a colorful personality. He is the total package, a perfect fit as our 75th anniversary champion.
Season finale and the championship. Your 2023 NASCAR Cup Series champion is Ryan Blaney.
To bring our 2023 champion to the stage, we have a bit of a surprise. This rock band has been selling out venues all over the world. To introduce Ryan, please welcome some of his closest friends and one of his all-time favorite bands, Whiskey Myers.
Thank y'all for having us out. We couldn't be more proud of our good buddy. He's an amazing driver and even a better human being.
And clearly, he's got great taste in music. Ryan, we're proud of you, Pod. We're honored to be asked to do this. So with all that being said, please welcome the 2023 NASCAR Cup Series champion, Mr. Ryan Blaney.
I'll screw this up one way or another. So, thanks for everyone for being here. I really appreciate it. Congratulations to Ben and Cole, the Thorsons, Gene Haas on your championships. Thank you guys for being here tonight. So, Hope everyone had a great Thanksgiving. I'll try to keep this fairly short because I know I'm excited to get out on the town just as much as you guys. So we'll get it going. So yeah, just amazing year. Congratulations to all the teams, drivers, owners, sponsors on a 2023 season. I mean, it flies by really quick, but you know, it's a big grind, like everyone says, and it takes a lot of people to put it all together. So I know we're all competitors and we agree on the track a lot of times, but it is a true honor to race with the best in the world on a weekly basis, and I do appreciate that. So it's incredible. I look back on 10 years when I walked in to meet RP and Tim Cindric in 2012, and you know, there's so many people that I have to give thanks to, and there's so many people that are involved that gives you opportunities throughout your career growing up that I have to thank. So I'll kind of jump right into that. So first of all, I want to thank, obviously, my dad. They're there. All right. You know, obviously, growing up watching Dad race, that's just what I wanted to do, and I wanted to be like my dad, and you know, super lucky to be able to see it at a young age and kind of just get the whole spectrum, you know, of seeing what it was like as a driver, seeing how teams operated. You know, Kevin, I was going to get to you later, but congratulations on a great career. But, you know, it's kind of freaking me out because, like, I remember when I was Keelan's age with my dad at driver intros, and I was meeting all you guys, and now it's made me feel really old. And seeing Keelan at driver intros and him racing now, it kind of reminds me of when I was his age. But, you know, obviously my mom is a huge MVP. She might take the mantle for that because I think everyone in here knows, I think mothers sacrifice the most for young kids doing their sports growing up, making sure that you're where you need to be on time. I have two amazing sisters, Emma and Erin. They're happy to be here tonight. I'm happy to have them, and my biggest supporters growing up, and still to this very day, my beautiful girlfriend Gianna. It's been an amazing ride, huh? It's wild that we're here right now, and looking forward to many years to come, so I love you very much. I really wish my grandpa could be here to see this and share it with my dad, so thank you. Tommy Baldwin. Tommy was an amazing guy, and you know, so Tommy gave me my first start in 2012 when Dad was running Cup cars for him on the Xfinity side, and that opened up a ton of doors. I'm hoping Tommy is doing the best he can right now, and hope to talk to him very soon. But you know, driving for Tommy, that led me to get talking to Brad Keselowski in 2012 after an Xfinity race at Kentucky, I believe it was, and opened the door for me to drive trucks for him, opened the door for, you know, the Penske deal, you know, in Xfinity, and just amazing that I got an opportunity at that time, and I will always be thankful for Brad for doing that, and Wayne Setterington, Jeremy Thompson at BKR, amazing people that worked at that race shop, and that was such a great truck team. The Wood brothers, Eddie, Leonard, Glenn, you know, driving for you all from 2015, 2017 was an absolute dream. I grew up loving your family, your team, and to be able to drive for you guys for a few years was an absolute dream come true. To get my first win with you guys at Pocono was unbelievable, and to be a small portion of the wins that you've had, to get you your 99th win, just to be a small portion of that is always so special, and to be part of your family, even though I'm not driving for you anymore, is always special. And you know, Eddie gave me a coin. They do the challenge coins every year, so Eddie gave me a coin before the race, and I think it was good luck. It was Glenn's coin, and I definitely think it brought us luck during that race. So looking forward to you guys getting number 100. So Roger and Kathy Penske, thank you guys. It's like you said earlier, it's hard to believe it's been over 10 years since we first met, and nothing more as a kid I wanted to do than to win you a championship and just be successful, because I was such a big fan of you, not only in NASCAR but in every form of motorsport, and just had such a huge respect for you and what you did, and that you stuck with me for over 10 years has been unbelievable, and I'll always be thankful for that. So to be able to do things